Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the USA men's basketball team played Puerto Rico today, and I had no idea. No idea. We talked about the team earlier today on this channel, broke down the roster, and I gave you the schedule from the FIBA basketball tournament, which is going to be taking place later in the month, but I had no idea that there was a USA showcase that had some games being played as early as today. So we talked about the team on time, but didn't mention that there was a game being played today. So we watched that. We found a way to find out about the game and then proceed to watch it. And so, yeah, that was rather embarrassing. When the first time I embarrassed myself on this channel, but it is what it is, man. The game was pretty fun to watch. I got to give the USA team all the credit in the world for the defense that they played. I really liked the hustle that they displayed, and just overall, you could see the synergy that they can develop just early on right now. You can see where they're going to be able to build on that. We have some real strengths. You know, Ant Man is a player that's going to be very difficult to defeat in any way. You can just see the strength that he's put on over the last several years. You know, watching him, of course, in the playoffs and stuff like that, we've seen plenty of Ant Man, but getting a chance to watch him today without really, uh, any NBA thoughts in mind, trying to defeat him or what have you, because that's usually the way that I'm watching Ant Man as a Laker fan. But getting a chance to just watch him and see it from rooting for him's perspective, so to speak, you could really see how he just powers through people. I mean, fighting around screens, putting his shoulder down, and just taking on pressure, physical pressure. He's really dominant, and I think he's going to be a true asset to this USA men's team. Um, Paolo Banchero's defense, when he was drafted, they said that was his weakness. But I'm telling you, that's really where he shined. Every time I watch him, he's shining on the defensive end, even more so than he does on the offensive end. Uh, Blocking shots, doing hustle plays, and things of that nature. Uh, really like what I saw from him. Cam Johnson, another player who I thought did some fantastic things down there on both sides of the floor. Mikal Bridges, uh, just a really well put together team. Jalen Brunson, and then how about Tyrese Halliburton with double digits assists tonight? Such an underrated star in this league, Tyrese Halliburton, man, one of the best point guards in all of basketball. I really look at him as somebody who can do some really unprecedented things statistically if you just allow him to put the ball in his own, to have the ball in his hands on a night where he's really hot. He's liable to put up Chris Paul numbers, and he's a fantastic defensive player as well. So I don't know how high his ceiling goes. Obviously, health is everything with players who are slighter of body and nature. But Tyrese Halliburton, to me, has ridiculous, crazy upside, man. So just seeing him down there, running the offense down there along with Austin Reeves, our very own here in LA, it was really fun to see the type of passing that team had down there. So that's really what stood out for me. It's just the synergy and the overall cohesiveness that this team has straight out the gate. Bobby Portis stood out very well tonight. I think he fits in on this team very well with his ability to attack and his motor attacking from mid range. I thought that stood out in a major way. Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody. And just overall, the pace that the USA team played with. I think they got out to a slow start in the first half, and I didn't really see that, obviously, as we've already mentioned, that I didn't even find out about it until basically halftime. But the second half, this team, I mean, they blew the doors open. They went up by as much as 40. So I was just really pleased to see some NBA basketball during these dog days of summer. I'm telling you, today was one of the more dog days of that summer for me. I was just craving some basketball and had no idea that some really good basketball was coming. It would have been nice if the game was close, but overall, I was able to see the major run, and that was really ultimately what I wanted to see. Uh, just good defense, good pace, fair shooting. It wasn't great shooting, but overall, you just love seeing the basketball played at that level. And you got to give Puerto Rico credit. You saw guys boxing out, hitting shots. They got some dudes that need to be paid attention to over there. I wish I had their names in mind, but yeah, they really. got some guys over there that did some things tonight that I think are worthy of them getting invites to camps and things of that nature around the league. So, uh, yeah, that's what I can say. Definitely some good hustle plays and some very good mechanical moves by guys on that side of the basketball. So, all in all, it was pretty good. Obviously, our team is too big and strong and talented. At the end of the day, that's what it really came down to. Guys just powered through them and really played together. And I expect to see more of the same. I know we got Luka the Don coming up very soon in his Slovenian team. I believe it's the next matchup within this showcase. And I believe there's 4 games scheduled in the showcase. So we'll keep an eye open, obviously, for more detailed information in regards to this. I was looking up the information this morning, obviously, as I wanted to have a conversation about the team, but have now a much greater understanding of what really goes on with the FIBA basketball tournament and the differences between that and the USA Showcase, for which I really don't pay as much attention to from summer to summer as it takes place. I really am the guy who kind of only keeps a half an eye on it. But this year I'm much more interested in that, and because of it, this was a very welcome surprise for me. So, yeah, very, very happy with the guys. Definitely want to see more of them. Hopefully we can get out there and win this tournament and then proceed to go on to FIBA and win gold. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.